shirt on. You got it. Shoot this in the morning. All right, there you go. I see it right there. Guess who in the house? Your boy Op C in the house. Op C. I turned it off. It's off. Okay, it's off. All right. We backing this thing up. Today is Wednesday, Seeking Wednesdays. We're gonna be digging for more evidence that we're on the right path. Digging for evidence to substantiate the other questions that I have about my life and my position and where I'm going and my family. I think we're on the right track for sure. Because you know what? Last night, things happened good. Got home early with the family. Sat down with the wife, had some nice discussions. One of the discussions was on reward, on money. And I disagreed with my wife for a second. I said, but if you push that to the extreme, it's true. She said, all you gotta do is just pay her more money. And then people being there. I think the governor or something was trying to use the money that the federal government gave him. She wanted to go ahead and build a bigger prison. And then the local small business is struggling. And my wife said she should give that money to the local businesses. I said, for what? They short on people. She said, well, they can use it to give people raises and stuff like that. I said, yeah, but they paying good money. She said, well, they should pay them more money. That'll get them in the door. And it's kind of right to a certain extent. You know, I was telling her, because I knew some stuff about this study, right? But a guy knows that it's diminishing return. Money is the shortcut that we all try to use in order to motivate people. And it works in the short term. Some for the long term, but most of the time it's for the short term. And so that was the name of the game for the short term. But I said, yeah, if you pay them $1 million, yeah, they'll come clean the toilets. But you know, you gotta be within reason, you know. And it's easier said than done when you're on this backside and you're not the employer. You know, being able to pay them these wages. I mean, you paying wages, still got books to balance and stuff. You want to pay the least amount that you possibly can and still be fair. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, and my daughter was kind of agreeing with me. Yeah, money do kind of motivate. I say, you know, it's a classic example is yourself. I was talking to my younger daughter because she's the money queen. She like making money, like counting, like flipping it. She like money. If it's about making money, she gonna be in on it. But I said, I remember when you were small and I was paying y'all money to memorize Bible verses. You remember that? She said, yeah. I said, y'all just kids. I said, why did y'all stop? She said, I can't remember. I don't know why we stopped. I said, I know why you stopped. Because you got to a point where y'all had enough money saved up and y'all said y'all didn't want to remember a Bible verse this week. You had enough money. She said, we said that? I said, yeah. That's what it is. Once you get some money stacked up, then that motivation gone. What in the world? What are you doing, old lady? The lady almost ran into me. Pray you make your destination safely in the name of Jesus. I know she ain't texting, but she sure weaving. I think they out of school up here. It got to be. 2 days of Christmas, they got to be out of school. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up on this old lady. But as you can see, right? Money has diminishing returns. I told her we want to get over out of money motivation and get over into personal motivation, reason motivation, purpose motivation. Get into the why they should do it. Besides the money should be the byproduct. You know, man, we talked about this a little while back. Me and my daughter, as far as coming up with stuff, is about money should be the byproduct. You know, it should never be the main goal. It should be the byproduct. It's what it should be. Or could it be the main goal? It could be if you got a purpose, a good purpose for it, right? You know that you need to make it, but if you can count it to me, on my side, it can't be my focus. I mean, if it's my focus, then I kind of get anxious around it. Just like in the race. Is my focus to win the race? What would be softer than that? Because now there's some anxiousness around it. For me, to win, there's some anxiousness. To finish the race, that's a little softer. My goal is to finish the race. And how I'm going to finish the race in my best fashion. You see how that go? It's softer. You know, I'm just going to finish the race. But I'm going to do my best. Meaning I'm going to train, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to execute. I'm going to do my best at finishing the race. And then when I finish the race, I reach my goal, but I'm doing my best. And you can even go softer than that. I mean, if it's a 26-mile marathon, you may have never ran a marathon. Your goal now may be to enter the race. I'm gonna run as far as I can. I'm gonna do my best. Still your best, as far as you can. What in the world? So as far as you can, it's gonna do my best. You know what I'm saying? My best is, you know, the next step. It may be the, hey, look, my focus now is on this next step. Once you're in the race, you may say, hey, my focus is on this next step. We just doing the one thing. That's all we doing. That's all we doing, baby. Because it's the truth. It's the truth, baby. It's the straight up truth. All right, you got past that, right? Agreed with my wife, right? You know, ain't no miss holding that up, but we went on and I agreed with her. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Put that million out there, you know what I'm saying? Because it was soft. I had to soften my ego back up, wrangling back in. See, I had to wrangle him back in because he was trying to get on out of hand. See, next thing you know, you're in a 2-hour brawl or something like that. Then my wife shut down. She don't want to have discussion no more. And my main goal is to have discussions. See what I'm saying? My main goal is to have discussion. We just want to talk. So after that, we bumped the stocks in. I say after this, I throwed it out there. After this, we're gonna watch. Since you flipping through the channels, let's go ahead and put Terry on. Let's go ahead and invest with Terry. Let's go and put that on. She said, okay, we'll put that on when I come back. But I can only do it till 8 o'clock. Then I gotta get ready for work. No problem. So we throw that invest with Terry on. Some pretty good stuff. We learned a little tip out of that. Had a new girl on there. She was doing a little exercise on there. And she was stumbling through. You could tell that Terry was kind of training this girl. She said, yeah, you know, don't worry about the chat. And the girl was putting a little tip. She said, hey, look. And we actually learned a little bit more in this because we're looking for the, the U formation or the V formation or the chair formation. The girl told us a little secret, you know, as she started zooming out on the chart. She said, look, just look at it. You know, we was actually, what we was doing is looking for the exact formations up until this point. We was looking for the exact formations, meaning the exact, because in the diagram, they showed 3 candles. 1 candle coming in, a leg in, a base, and a leg out. Can be 2 in the base or 3 in the base, but it's supposed to look like that, right? So we was trying to, we was looking, and you know, we was just looking exactly for those 3 candles or 4 candles. And sometimes it was tough, but watching this lady, she said, look, just zoom out on the chart. And you can just look at the chart, and once you see that, I said, oh yeah, we can see that. And she, based on when she got this chart, my wife said she got to be talking about this, but that don't look like what we've been looking at. Then she said, sometimes even if you can't see it with the candles, you could go to the line graph, which was a nugget. And the line graph will kind of show you where it's at. Then you can go back in there to confirmation on the candles and put your odd enhancers in there and find out that's a good level. Yeah, so we was doing that, right? Sitting there talking, chit-chatting. My wife said, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to share that with my daughter. I said, oh yeah, that's all good. That's all good. So then my wife went in and we chatted a little bit more on the stocks. You know, then my wife went in and started getting ready for work. Then my daughter was there with her new MacBook. She had a MacBook dilemma. She wanted to get a new MacBook. So we talked about the inside game, taming the beast. You know, like Naruto, the inside power that we got, that at some point we scared of it to unleash it because it causes destruction. But we trying to harness it. And then I said, yeah, you know, what he did? He made it, she said, Naruto made his a slave. I said, so what stage are you at now? She said, I want to use this. I said, so you at the slave stage. I don't want to say slave. So I'm in a psychic, she don't want to call it slave. She want to call it using or utilizing. But I say that's a slave. If he doing what you tell it to do, then that's a slave. I don't want to say that. So we went back and forth on that for a little bit. But no, I wanted her to identify. She said, you're going to make me go back and watch this show again. That's why I always liked it, because life lessons was clearly marked out in that. I said, yeah, they life lessons. So we got to figure out where we are in that stage of taming the inner beast, the inner power. And then what was the turning point? Because there's lessons in that, you know? And then also my wife was cleaning up and the room was kind of messed up. Remember I talked to you about that time when she said, hey, it's time to go to bed, but it ain't really time to go to bed. It's time, but she ain't really ready, so I'm kind of stuck in limbo with nothing to do. And I said, I know what I was going to do. I was going to read my Bible then. But sure, last night I said, man, I'm in limbo, man. I don't know what to do. And then it triggered right in my mind. Oh, shoot, that's right. And that Bible was in there. And she looking in the closet right now. I ran right back in there and said, babe, look. Hey, you seen my Bible? She said, yeah, I found both of them. I said, boom, there I go right there. She said, where you going? I said, whenever you're doing this, I was going to read my Bible. That was going to be my more word time. Squeezed it in. Awesome. Squeezed it in. So I got them pulled back out. So that means I'm working and playing the one thing. Playing this part of my 411 for home is to get more word in me. If I don't do nothing, if I just give more word in me, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. That is the one thing. Well, I got the rest of this day to peel out. I got caught up yesterday, so today I'm going to be on my 411. I'm going to be making calls. I'm going to put a Scipio out to those owners, and then I'm going to be making phone calls. Man, I'm going to try to get myself up to 25 no's today. Today and tomorrow, we're going to be on big no's, man. We're going to be on big no's. We're going to be approaching and we're going to be doing that thing. Even though today ain't going for no Fridays, we're going to be going for some no's, and we're going to be seeking for some solutions and some answers. That's how we seek for by going for no with these questions. We're going to be seeking it. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it to it. I'm going to do it to my life. You do it to your life too. Peace out.